How was your day though? Yeah. You sound extra stressed. Anyone stage? I mean, I've been together with my partner for like 5 years now. Yeah. 10 years? Have you been married for 10 years? You went to the same college? That's so cute though. That's such a cute. How old are you? I think you are 28. Why? You're older than that? Oh wait, okay, wait. Let me guess. 32. 32. Are you older? You're lying right now. Are you actually 32? Yeah, no problem. Take your time. It's okay. I don't think I'll be streaming. Are you using a laptop to stream? No? Just white. It's okay, white. Wow! Wait, you put so much effort into this. A whole PowerPoint? like something that your teacher would do, like definitely. Something to shit teacher.
You are, hold on. Hey, salam, hi guys, welcome everybody, and Cath is with me now. I'm not sure, can you all hear her? Is the Discord info, hold on. Yep, I knew it. The Discord is not in here, but never mind, we'll go to the next stage, but technically she's laughing and saying hi to you all. So, yeah, we will change. We will just go on to the next agenda for today. It will be Chinese education. Yes, you no need to be Chinese to study Chinese. You no need to eat rice to become Chinese. You no need to know whatever nonsense to become Chinese. You will understand Chinese. After today, 1 hour, 1.5 hours, I guess, should be around there, okay? So let's proceed further, and Cath should be able to hear. Yeah, hold on, do I have a Discord in this? Yeah, they should be able to hear you. Say something.
Hello?
Hello? Hi, Zadazuko. Hi, guys, if you cannot hear Cath, voice out now, sekarang. Thank you. Should not be because Discord icon is already here. By right, you should be able to listen. By right, I think. Cath, just to double confirm with you, when you start streaming on your Streamlab, do you need to set anything for the system to detect the sound? Especially from Discord?
No, I don't.
You don't? Okay.
Yeah, it just like auto hears everyone.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Guys, Liza Zukok, please confirm, can you hear Cath voice? Please confirm, say yes, no, Baba Nyonya, Ali Baba, whatever. Just give a sign that you hear anything, please. Thank you, sayang. Say something. Is there a delay? Oh my goodness, why me? Okay, I assume they can hear you, otherwise I'll be embarrassed myself the entire stream. So, never mind. So, without further ado, let's proceed further. So,
I love that your ears wiggle.
oh yeah, there you have it. This particular thing is Asa. Yeah, we got this PNG. I can send one to you later since you collab with me.
So cute.
Yeah. Ritsu is an artist for this, and she done a wonderful job. So yeah. Okay, let's continue further. Oh, if I do this way, I can't see the chat. Screw it. Hold on. Then I need to use my phone already just for extra eye. Sorry, I give a moment, Asaya. Why technology? Why? Because I actually have a collab with Duropu. It's about Malaysian law. Malaysian law pula. Malaysian folklore.
Malaysian folklore, that sounds so fun.
And yes, it's the same format as what you saw me in Chinese. This is actually the second PPT that I done. The first is actually the folklore. I redo 4 times. Your Chinese redo 3 times. not to my expectation. I redo. Asa help me. She helped me a lot. And that helps the speed of it also. Yeah.
What is PPT?
A PowerPoint, sorry.
PowerPoint.
Yeah, it's just a short form of it, like, yeah?
I was PowerPoint.
Kalau you kerja di luar, yeah, they will say the short form PPT lah. Yeah. Oh yes, Shiho-san, thank you very much. Lisa Suko, thank you very much. I'm looking through your comments through my phone. Yes, thank you so much. Yeah, my voice is a bit... Wah, gila tak cantik leh. Hold on, sorry sayang. Let me adjust a bit first. Sound, record, property. I think the muffle because of, oh shit, no wonder. Okay, 20. bit like that, okay. Okay, Kat?
Yeah?
Is it okay? Not too muffled because I lowered the tone. Is it not too soft?
Oh, not too soft at all.
Oh, okay, fantastic. So, we move on. So, welcome to the Chinese guy with LeeMar and myself and Cath. Yeah, why would I read that out? Okay, so, of course, Asa did help me a lot. Believe me, I cannot type Chinese because it's very tough. Though in Chinese school for 6 years, it was a disaster, and I wouldn't want to go through that process ever again. So, yeah. So, after I gather all this knowledge, I'm passing you this info, so at least it makes things easier for you, believe me. This is the info that school will never teach. I don't know why, but this by right should be. This kind of info and presentation that I will give to you, it will be considered a same level as a university lecture. Okay?
Huh?
So,
What? I'm just a baby.
I mean, since you take a lot of commitment to study Chinese, so if you take that much commitment, so why not make your Chinese journey a little more interesting?
Okay, that sounds fine.
Okay?
I'm ready.
Alright, so let's move to the first. Of course, you have no idea what is this, but this is actually the first of its kind, a Chinese language.
This the olden days.
Yes, the very olden. Yes. And you will know why. Believe me, all the thing, it will make sense. This is actually the header title. So, you will get it, what it means shortly. So, as you can see just now, the image, this is actually Chinese. How Chinese was developed is through pictograms. That means previously Chinese language is actually based on all these I would say images or something that represent an object, and from there they develop and make it into words. And these are the examples that I post here. Though everything is online, I can tell you it's not even easy to find all this nonsense. So yeah. So
I started learning this when I was in Japan.
oh yes, of course, because though history never stated clearly, but Japan has some sort of connection with Chinese, but very hard to connect the dots, unfortunately. I actually tried to find some info about that, but unfortunately it's very difficult. But yes, what you say about the Japanese and Chinese, this is something extra I will tell you later on. Don't worry about it, yeah? Okay, so generally that's what Chinese is all about. It's about pictograms. Another thing is how they develop the sound of this Chinese, I don't know how they do it, but they call it rebus principle. That means, how would I say? Maybe in the olden times, let's just say if it's a human, you say 人, but maybe the older times that's how they talk, but it's like how caveman language was developed on their own. It based on something similar of how they sound. That's the root lah. Okay, all the Chinese word is based on its root meaning. That's why you see the second images, the bao. That one is actually based on treasures, a treasury, and thus you see the last word from the bottom it develops. That is our modern wording. Yeah. Then the kid on the third image, that's also the same lah. And then it becomes so simplified, it will be the modern version of that one. The ta also the same. You see the human very big, though it's a bit misleading, but it is what it is. That's what they see. So yeah. Okay. Do you want? I already sent you the PDF previously. If you want more information of this, it's not easy to find. The reference also, there's a link over there. I give it to you for your future references lah.
Okay.
Okay.
You put so much thought into this. Now I feel bad.
No. Believe me, I enjoy doing the process. If you come, I'm more happier. Okay. So don't worry about that. Okay. So we're moving on to the next. Next, this is how they write in how the Chinese word has been developed. It's through these. These are your the first generation of papers. Yes, they use turtle bones, turtle body or shells. This is their form of paper. It's the only paper they have. So this thing has been discovered since 1993. Is it? Shit, I'm not sure whether they I wrote it right. I believe it's longer than that. Oh my goodness. Never mind. Let's assume it's 1993. So total of 150,000 pieces were found. Because last time there's one historian can consider collecting trash, I would say. And then notice about the trash, which is also come with bones. They realize these writings. So this person collect it, keep on collecting and store, and then only I believe in the future, I mean maybe 1 or 2 generations ahead, people start notice of these things, and then from there they start developing lah. So of course that one will be a later slide, or maybe it will study on your own history. Okay, so as you can see from the right hand side diagram, you see all those pictures, those are the mural. Those are the root meaning. That means how the word developed from the right hand side, which is the modern Chinese word. That is the root of the word and meaning, and how it was drawn or how it was written.
I always think that the Chinese characters, like the writing, is always so pretty, because when I was studying in Japan, I learned how to do kanji strokes, which is basically the same in Chinese.
Yes, there are.
And I always think it's such a nice, like, pretty way of writing. But now that I look at this picture, like the scripts that you sent me, I feel a bit like weird that like it became more boxy instead of like the actual pictures like last time. At least in the center one.
Of course. Which is why things change for writing's sake lah. Because if you want to draw a box or something, everybody box may be circle. Yeah, you know it. As a parent, I've seen many shenanigans of what kids could draw. So it is what it is. But the good thing is, the oracle bone script, actually there's a lot of kind. So the clerical script is the official one. The oracle script, there has a lot of variant because the aging is too big. So the clerical is actually quite recently, and that's the simplified version of it lah. You can say that. Yes, Chinese and Japanese holds the same meaning, but how we spoken is differently. But yes, we will come to that later, yeah? Okay, so let's move on.
I'm very bad at like the Chinese tones.
No, don't worry. That's why this one is to give you that awareness. Believe me, you will understand it. Okay. Remember, these are giving you awareness, not to really teach you. To be honest.
Yeah.
Okay. So in Chinese, there are 2 things that you have to be aware, which is the tradition and simplify. Some words is only one of its kind. There are some it's totally changed, as you can see there. Yeah. The second image, the second wording on the left, those holds a meaning. What was previously written, it has a deep meaning. So the top represent the roof, the bottom represent the year or something like that. That means it holds that meaning. But the simplified version negate those. To simplify the writing purposes only. Yeah.
So this is what they mean by traditional and simplifying.
Yes, the traditional one is bombastic. So if you see my I mean, good luck writing a full essay with this nonsense. So, but if a person can write all this in tradition, you are respected, because it's a form of art and it's a form of respect. Because you took so much effort to do this. Yeah, it is.
Kanji uses traditional Chinese.
Yes, you are right. Because Japanese treat Chinese words as a form of art, as a form of good representation of their expression. Yes, no joke.
Wow.
I will tell you why. Don't worry, I'll tell you why. So this is just a simple version of it. Yeah. To give a better example, can you see the bottom right, the second one?
Yeah.
That is actually called jiao, means you ask. If I'm not mistaken, jiao, yeah, you ask. So the traditional Chinese, that left side character is actually based on a year. Can you?
Left side character is based off a year.
Can you see my arrow? Just asking.
Yeah.
Oh, fantastic. You see this?
Oh, wait, actually no, I cannot.
Oh, good lord. Okay. Okay, then I better hold on. Okay. Now can you see?
Because I have the PDF open as well.
No, because I just hope I can point. Can you see this? This means represent ears. This is actually an ear. Literally how they drawn an ear.
Ears.
Then can you see this? This is a Chinese word means gold. Gold, yes, gold. Then this means I completely forgot what this means, but it means that it you know what? Screw this top meaning. Can you see this bottom meaning?
Yeah.
This sing means it's your heart. So this means the words from others goes into your ear. And then from your ear goes into this one, which I completely forgot what does that mean. But whatever you listen goes into your heart. That's what it means being asked. Yeah. You see, all this very metaphoric meaning of a single word, it becomes this toned down word. Yeah, it holds nothing.
The last side is so much more pretty though.
Yes, of course. But I can tell you, if you start writing it, it won't be pretty to you, I can say.
I actually really like practicing writing characters.
Oh,
very therapeutic.
Yes, it's a joy, believe me. If you felt that way, and I can tell you your Chinese journey won't be won't be a troublesome one. Believe me.
But I hate writing essays. No. Essays are a different speed.
Of course, because grammar. Because of grammar. You hear that, guys? Writing Chinese on essay is difficult, and that's a true story. That's a true story.
Even in Japan, when I was writing essays, I was like, I hate this so much.
It's a love and hate lah. There's no way around lah, believe me. Okay.
Practicing is so fun.
Why not like this? You try to write your name, it's possible, but or you can write my name, because my name is a traditional Chinese actually.
Oh, that's so cool.
I can show you my example later. Don't worry, I can show you my example. Okay, so let's move on. Next would be, okay, you saw that the Chinese traditional Chinese, right? What you saw is the current word. Wo means I, watashi. Yes, wo. Not wu, wo. So because I last time got one guy in UK, I'm teaching Chinese, he said he's just curious how to read this word. Then he said, woo. Wow, you guys, we don't pronounce woo, we pronounce wo. Yeah, treat it as W-A-R. We don't woo ourselves. So yeah, okay. So yes, correct. Now you see the what, the capital. Yeah. Don't worry, that's just cute. That's just ridiculously cute.
What is tiger in Chinese?
Tiger, 老虎。
老虎，老虎。
woman. Don't worry, I will teach you how to properly pronounce. Don't worry, you will get it. You will get it. So you see, how you pronounce is correct. It's partially correct, not fully. Now we go. Yeah, you see, there is one information missing here. Then you will see what happened next. There is one information actually missing to all the word, including the stupid Google. I don't even know why they put this. By right, they should. Wait, I think they should. But majority does not put this. And that breaks the Chinese already. So, here are the details. Pronunciation. Chinese word use this. Oh, I forgot to put that. Chinese word uses Hangyin Pinyin. Means I would say like when you speak kanji, you know there's a hiragana. That is the Hangyin Pinyin. Yes, without that you cannot understand how it's spoken out. So the Hangyin Pinyin is actually you see the Hangyin Pinyin on the second line. You see the A has strokes, the U has strokes, the I have strokes. These are vocal control, and if you master these, you are speaking the exact way of how Chinese should speak.
No.
Yeah.
My friend told me that Cantonese has extra.
Unfortunately, that's a harsh truth. Unfortunately, that's a harsh truth. Okay.
It's true. Oh my God.
Okay. Chinese, 我们. Cantonese, 我哋.
It's not the same.
Yes, correct. What? House. In Chinese is 家.
Yeah.
But in Cantonese, 屋.
Oh,
Okay, numbers. 1 2 3 4 5 1 2 3 4 5. Yep. It takes time. Don't worry. Don't take one at a time. And believe
I
me.
don't know why.
What?
I thought like Cantonese and Mandarin would be like the same kind of. I didn't know it was that different from each other.
It's the same writing, but different spoken. Yep.
Oh, that's so cool.
I can tell you, if you think it's cool, I think it's too much effort. And I can tell you, in Malaysia got one language I think is kind of dying. It's called Hokkien and Hakka. Oh my goodness. It's another form of speaking, though it's exactly the same wording. Yep, don't bother. It's a lot of effort. So, we're moving forward on that. Aside from that, the system, this particular system is actually developed since 1950s by Guang. Oh my goodness, I better touch up my Chinese. So this guy actually developed this to make it easier understand for foreign to study. Yes, if this guy doesn't, his nickname is also known father of pinyin, or I would bluntly translate father of pronunciation. So without him, we won't be able to speak, because treat Chinese as a drawing. If you don't know how to speak, you don't know. There is no indication aside from the pronunciation guide given. Yes, this is how important pinyin is to foreigners and to newcomers who learn Chinese. Yeah, that's how it is lah. So, okay, I tell you a guide how you're gonna say this. The one with the flat line, you must say without any emotion, like like that. Yes, correct. That is the right tone. The second one is like that. Yeah, correct.
Like we're surprised, like You're shook. You shook it.
Sort of doubt. You can say the second is like a doubt pronunciation, I would say. Like you are doubting lah. You are doubting. Yeah, correct. You're right. The third one is the most trickiest one, because it always sounds very close to the second. Asa actually give a good hint that makes it correct in my understanding. Say it as if you're dying. As if you're no energy. No. As if you're dying. You're so tired. You're so exhausted. Like Yeah, correct. Yeah, correct. Then the last one is the most simple version to pronounce. You just go in surprise. Like that. Yes, correct. There you have it. So the four pronunciation actually will be sound your first tone and second tone a bit similar, but it's okay. Why don't you try again? Don't worry, try again before we proceed further. Don't worry, try again, because it's new. You do not know this exists. That's why I'm giving you that awareness. Okay, the first is like that. Monotonous. Always treat it as monotonous. The first must be monotonous. Like correct. The second one will be Yes, correct. Got that a bit drop to above. Correct. That's how you say like that. Yeah, correct. You got it. Now, the third one will be dying. When you come back from home, when people ask you a question, it's that sort of tone response. Yes, there you have it. Then the last one will be surprise, shock. Like that.
Ah.
Yes, 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 there you have it. There you have it. Then now you try to say everything in one go, see whether can you manage?
Saying it one by one makes sense. Saying it together just looks like I'm saying.
It's okay, it's okay. It's a practice. Maybe A makes you awkward. You can use another letter if you want. You can use I also can. Don't worry, we will go to that later, okay? We will go to that later. But I give you this particular guide of how the tone works. Again, don't take it too bluntly because I myself also don't understand, but at least this will give you an idea how the sound pitch goes. Yeah? Okay, so let's go to the next. So, okay, let's just not say that word. These markings, which is the diacritic, is actually to represent the tone, the actual tone of how a word should be spoken. So it would be I would say like this word. You see the Chinese word, there is no guidance, ma. So for if we go to a Western approach, it will be like that, 大家, and 大家, there is no other way to pronounce. So, but if for the official Chinese wordings, is actually you see the 大家 like that.
大家.
Yes, that's how you do it. You see, there's a
house.
Yes, correct. Ooh, not bad, not bad. Okay, not bad. Without speaking, okay. So the second one, it will be the same 大蒜. So how would you speak this by right if given the pinyin guide? How do you think it will be spoken?
大蒜.
No, almost there. Swan, you correct. Yeah, the third one is a bit difficult. Okay, the indication might be misleading. Even though it's a V, you're not supposed to go up, down, up sound. You must go that you're dying. This one is da suan. Correct. So usually the V indication go low, high to low, but not aggressive. The A going downwards go aggressive and sharp. Yeah. So by right, it actually should be sound 大蒜 like that. Yeah, like that. Yeah, you got it.
Oh my god, that's actually pretty hard.
Yeah, correct lah. That's why this is added a bit of a complexity. If the sounding you do not master, never mind. You keep on saying, eventually you will get that tone. This is something.
I'm not a native Chinese speaker.
Correct lah.
So I have a hard time like telling the difference in the tone.
You
It
ask.
sounds like the similar.
I study Arab. You ask me to pronounce a certain word, I cannot. You know the alif, ba, tha, far. Just because of the thr and then the hr. My goodness, this actually made me puke a few times. That's the thing, because now you understand why Chinese are the best example. Beautiful. Usually by right English the T should not pronounce correct. Beautiful. Or water. That is how it should be pronounced. But in Chinese, whatever is written down, we spoke out. So there is no silence. Yes.
It's a rule, must do.
Yes, it's a fucking rule. That's why everybody say don't pronounce the T. Well, screw you. So yeah. Because previously I got joke with a UK guy. If you don't speak the T, how do you pronounce tattoo? Well, good luck with that, boy. So further ado, we'll go for the last one, xiu da. So as you see, the pronunciation is flat, and then the da is going upwards, which is a second toner. So this should be pronounced xiu da. Sorry, xiu da. Yeah.
Xiu da.
Correct.
What
So
does this word mean? I see rest.
I'm terribly sorry, I actually forgot. I should have wrote down somewhere for me to remember. Now you can see that I can teach the basic, but you ask me what does this mean, damn, I have no idea. So, but this is as I will get back to you. Don't worry about that off stream. How embarrassing! Memalukan, seriously, this one. As you can see, you see the DA, the wording DA. You see got the DA here, DA second line, and the third line also got DA, correct? Or is star, correct?
Yeah.
But with the strokes, the diacritic, if the pronunciation got a different stroke, it means different. You see the handwritten is also different. That's why in Chinese, when you want to speak Chinese, you really have to pronounce as if you really mean it. That's why you see why all the Chinese presentation in essay, they speak with full of energy, like that burning passion. This is why they come from here. This is from here. You can't speak like English, unfortunately. You have to give that energy. Yeah. Unless you know how to control your tone, yes, then you know how to master it. And
Cool.
thank you. That's why sometimes you see Chinese argue very loud. Yeah, you see why this pinging is so important. Yeah, that's why sometimes they shout and roar like a dragon and a tiger, but actually they are speaking quite monotonous. Yeah, you can hear that. Yeah. We're moving on to next. Yeah. Oh, that's done. So you already finished the pronunciation section. So now at least you know war. Yeah, correct. War. Yes, that's how you pronounce. Yes. Now at least this indicate you know how it's supposed to pronounce. Yeah. There you have it.
Can I get my Chinese certificate now?
Well, this I will definitely give you my PNG as a certificate, but definitely will not help you for the most cases. But definitely will give you that self-awareness that you know how to self-study. Believe me, once you go through this, you know how to self-study already, actually.
LeeMar teaches me, I'm instantly 1,000 IQ.
Believe me, it will help you. It will help you. I can promise you. I did add something extra. It's a sort of, you knew it and you're like, something like that. It will give you that awareness, believe me. Alright, let's move to next. Now, your most favorite part, meditation, writing. Alright, there's a rules. Okay, there's a fucking rules here. So, you have to do it exactly 100%. If they ask you to turn left, you turn left. If they ask you to turn right, you turn right. If they ask you to jump down, please jump down. This is how Chinese writing is. You must follow, because if you do not, your writing, that means like, okay, let's just say you draw art, you draw a face. If you draw it in another way or non-conventional way, if you let the examiner see, they know it's wrong. They know, they will know. It's like you're telling.
Struggle so much with Chinese strokes.
No, don't worry. Like I said, it takes time to learn. It's just that treat this as a scenario. If a husband tell a lie to the wife will know. This is an example. No matter if you don't follow the rules, she knows you're lying. This is how Chinese is.
That's such a weird comparison. so ganas.
Unfortunately, that's the truth, I would say. If you do this in any teacher, the teacher will say, why this word? If even your grammar is correct, they will nitpick your handwriting. Believe me, they will know. They will.
Wait,
So,
I'm left-handed.
if you are left-handed, if you write it inside, no, you will still need to follow regardless, because the strokes will guide you to the right hand. So don't worry. In terms of paper writing, it's not much of an issue. But if you go for the ink calligraphy, you know, those brush, that is a big call out already. People would know. But don't worry, that is again another story lah, okay? Because if you are left-handed and if you develop a style that is left-handed, then people recognize, oh, left-handed. That is art. That is calligraphy art. But in writing, don't do that. Because in writing you can do that, but some people will be nitpicked lah, in my opinion. Okay? So generally, that's all about it. I mean, the notes that I write on the left is, if you have free time, you read, but it's a very summarized version of what this stroke means. But generally saying, these are actually the rules, the laws, and the Holy Bible steps you have to follow. Yeah. So you better make sure you read page 1 to 10, not 1, 3, 5, 10, then 9, 7, 5, 4, 1, 0. So
I love
yeah.
the way you describe these situations. So extreme.
Yeah, to make you laugh, man, because you're so stressful. Of course, that's my job. Okay. And you say you're very nervous. Come on, lah. Do I look fierce? I designed my VTuber to make it look welcoming. Yeah, of
We're
course.
both tigers, you know. It's like we're both fierce.
I guess first time for anything. So that's it lah. For the strokes on the bottom, these are the small details. Can you see the strokes on the bottom side? The one in the first row, strokes, not the example. You see the strokes. Those are the strokes that you will be always use. This is the thing lah. But of course, you will not understand what it means. But once you start writing, you will realize that you are actually using all these strokes in heart. Okay. Once you write, you will know. For now, I do not expect you to understand. Okay. So yeah. There will be more example I provide in the more reference there. Again, please make full use of it. If you have any problems, just contact Asa. You contact me can, but I don't think I will help much. You might need to contact Asa for this, unfortunately.
She can only explain.
I can explain. Well, she's not good at explain, but she's good at showing you the way lah, I would say. Okay, so yeah lah. Moving on. See, these are more examples. You see the hanging pinyin. The one with the third wording is actually means woman, 女.
The wording?
The woman wording, the third character, the third Chinese character, and you, that is woman actually.
Why is there 2 dots on it?
Okay, I do not know why, but Asa did say there's a way of pronouncing it. But based on my 6 years, it's actually pronounced as 女 and you. Oh, 女, yeah, not nu, not nu and not that, it's 女 and you. Oh shit. And you, 女, I would say. 女. Una, yes, correct. Now you see, Chinese and Japanese is different. In Chinese wording, all you read out, that means every single character is spoken once. Yes, on once. It's a fixed rule already. But for Japanese, I don't even know why they want to go full YOLO. Woman. What did you say just now? Sorry?
Onna?
Onna. You see, one single character spoken twice. The best example, watashi. One single kanji. Watashi. My goodness, why they do that? I don't know. So, this is the problem.
Watashi for the kanji for watashi.
Oh, I already include that.
It's not the same.
I already include that. I knew you would ask that, so I already include that ahead of time for you. Yeah. So, but generally, just telling you that these are what to expect lah. If you want to against the rule of writing how the stroke is supposed to be written, it will feel a bit awkward. It will feel awkward. Yeah. So the stroke is to tell you that if you write this way, you will feel confident that it is right. If you don't, you will feel, like making a puzzle. If you don't do the corners, it feels really awkward. So you felt that it's wrong. You felt like it's too difficult. These strokes are actually like a guidebook to write how the word is written. Yeah. So that's about it really. That's the general idea of strokes. So before that, I need to cancel this. Now the next page. This is a bit of a extra GIF thing. So how would I say this? How would you think this is written?
How do I think this is written?
Yes, correct.
The first stroke from the top.
The first stroke from the top here. Second?
The second leg.
The second leg.
And then across.
Oh, that is mampuskan, unfortunately. So, the correct way. Don't worry. You are not native Chinese. I wouldn't blame you. Okay. The correct way is.
Really?
Okay. To tell you one thing, how do you write one?
One?
Yes, kanji. Yeah, ichi. How do you write that?
Straight across.
Yes, straight line always comes first.
1, 2, 3. Oh my god, I thought it
Yeah.
went last. Oh no.
It's okay, it's okay, don't worry. Again, there will be more writing guide down there. There's so many. I wouldn't want to say all this, otherwise it'll be endless. So, we'll move further, yeah? Next! What do you think about this, huh?
Okay. So this one is 1, right? So 1 goes across.
From left to right or right to left?
Left to right.
Left to right. Okay, the second is?
Up to down.
Up to down. Okay, this one I believe you really get the idea already. So you done it! Yay! Okay, now this one will be a bit complex. Okay, this one is quite complex. Even though it looks simple. This, it means a mouth. Cold. Cold, yes, this word means cold. Not itchy lah. Kuchi. Yes, Kuchi bag, my favorite. Yes, yeah, correct. You're right. So, how do you think this is written?
From the left side go down.
From sorry, where's my mouse? Where's my oh, where's my mouse? Oh, okay. From the left side go down.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then
second.
Continue from the top.
Continue.
Down, and like a reverse L.
Oh, you mean like this?
No, the other way.
The other way, like that.
Yeah, like that. And
Okay.
then 1 stroke below.
1 stroke below from where?
From left to right.
How many strokes does this word has?
3. I think.
Final answer?
Maybe. I don't know. I think so. I don't remember.
As a matter of fact, you're right. It's actually 3 strokes. Good, not bad. Yes, in Chinese word, we don't write the top. We don't write the top as it is. It's the top and the bottom. As where you see the logic. Can you see this? Are you seeing? Yeah. Are you seeing this? Highlighting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Scroll up. Sorry.
So.
Looking at the PDF as well.
Okay. It's actually this one. It's the turning. Now you see what are those strokes means.
Turning strokes.
Yes.
Wow.
But the more you write, the more you're aware. It will be a second language to you. So don't worry. Writing is actually easy. If you show me any Chinese language, I can write without fail. If you ask me to read, screw me. So yeah, that's the disadvantage lah. So okay, now moving on to next. This means 这. This is heavily used on any language. If you say 这个 this is something. Okay? So
Always cheat this kind of writing.
but it's
I
actually
think I write it correctly.
just give it a try, sayang. Just give it a try. Where do you think that it will start first for this?
I feel like the left side of the stroke should come last, I think.
That's
what they teach. I'm not sure. But I usually start with the dot on top.
Dot on top, okay.
Yeah, and then I do the one on the left, yeah.
Like that,
Yeah.
okay.
And then I do the next dot.
Then the remaining.
And then the remaining, yeah.
Okay,
across
quite
and then
straightforward.
down.
Correct. Unfortunately, it's not right. So the by right is actually you start. You terbalik actually. So it's okay.
Yeah.
Everything just went full YOLO. Oh my god.
I know this one, they teach that one to go last. But it's easier to like write the words when I
Correct.
When I write the left side first.
Correct. You know why? Because this way, it's technically a spacing lah. It's like a space planning. If you write it the inside first, then the closing one, which is the highlighted in red, you actually can a bit trick the writing to make it looks even. Yes. Yeah. That's why usually when you encounter this kind of wording, always like writing a horse, draw the human first. Then only the horse. I mean, this is how I remember last time when I was young. So
Wait, draw the human first, not the horse first?
because the human will overlay the horse because of the legs. Does that make sense?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there you have it.
Yeah.
Remember?
I was so stupid. I was like, what? Why you draw the human?
Because remember, like what I said, Chinese is very picture graphic. It's image. Treat it as a caveman language. Everything has its meaning. How the stroke goes, it
Caveman
has its
language.
meaning. Yeah, caveman or images. Really, no joke, no joke. So there you have it. But when you look at this, how many strokes do you think this Chinese word has? Huh?
How many strokes?
Yes, how many strokes?
Wait, let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is one stroke, right? No, this is one. Wait, what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 strokes?
Yeah, correct. Because this, yes, correct, you're right. This part, it actually means one stroke. This one is independent. Yep. So there you have it. And okay, this one I a bit difficult lah. So, but this is a common word that people use. It's called love. I. And you see,
I me.
yes, correct. And you're correct. You got it. Correct. So how? Okay, this one I wouldn't want to say the top lah. Okay, the top is pretty straightforward, as I believe you know. How do you think this center is written?
Stroke from the left,
Okay.
and then across, like a sharp turn across. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Then the bottom.
Bottom, the straight one goes first.
Definitely correct. You get it.
Yeah. And then I'll draw the stroke on the top from top to bottom.
Yes.
I'll do the right one first, and then the left at the left.
Oh, you got it already. You really got it. Correct. Well, there you have it. But do you know Japanese I is different from Chinese I? Though yes, they use tradition, but in Chinese you have to use modern a simplified version, I would say. For generally people to recognize. This is simplified version.
Oh, this is simplified already?
Yes. Okay. Don't worry. There's a one more example. Don't worry. There is one more example. I would. Wait. Was it further? I think further got qua. Yeah. Got. I got mentioned. So don't worry. That's why I covered most of your curiosity already. Now this one is a bit tricky. How do you think it's written?
Wall.
Yes. This is war.
First stroke on the top.
First stroke on the top. This top.
No, the left side. Yeah.
Okay.
Left, and then it goes 1, 2. The second stroke on the bottom.
Second stroke on the bottom. Okay.
No, across, I think.
Oh, you mean this one across?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think.
Okay, then I have comment.
Stroke down.
Okay.
And then I do that one little stroke across. Yeah,
Okay.
And then I go big stroke below.
Big stroke below.
And then I go the bottom stroke and the last dot.
The bottom
That's
stroke
all I
and
did.
last dot. Okay, I'm surprised you actually done it right. You done it right. Yeah, you done it right. You actually done it right. I'm surprised. Now because you understand the ichi logic. Always horizontal go first. Yes, you are right. That's why you see, once you understand that basic, you can predict where it goes. Yeah, you done it. You see just like this, you done it.
I was never taught this in Japan. Like I was never told what order, like how the order should go. In Japan, they just teach us to memorize how the stroke should go, and then we kind of have like taka, you know.
Now you understand why I collab with you is to give you this awareness. I know people won't tell because I've gone through everything and I realized why this thing's so important no one share. Which is why this one for you, lo.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
So there, of course.
I'm learning so much.
Don't worry. The next one will be the next one you will even feel so surprised. There you have it, the wonderful bombastic of Chinese language. And you can imagine the most strokes in this language consists of 84 strokes. Wow, screw me. So yeah,
What?
there you have it.
How do you read that?
I will tell you.
What does
Don't
that
worry about it.
mean?
It holds no meaning, unfortunately. But I'll tell you what. It holds no meaning. The last one is actually a name of a shop noodles in China.
Oh.
Yes, they decided to make this a word. It's not official in the dictionary. It's just a it's a logo. It's a logo. This word has been created. This word created is no different from how Japanese create their own Chinese word. That Chinese dictionary did not exist.
84 strokes. That's insane.
Yeah, good luck. Yeah, you can help. You can ask me to write. You can ask me to write, but damn. Yeah.
I like how in the picture it doesn't even look like a word anymore. It looks very smudged.
Of course. That's why. Don't worry lah. But this one I can tell you will never use, so don't bother. But this one you will use, but rarely. Okay. But there you have it. You see all the miraculous strokes. Wow. So I'm pretty sure if you ask a person do something for 84 strokes, you know, even for adults activities, I think 84 is gonna die though. So yeah, think about it. So moving forward. Okay. Now you already settled the strokes. Next will be radicals. Radicals means something that represent a root meaning, a certain info, a certain I would say definition. Like you see the example, the woman, that is the radical. So if you put this thing next to a word or a indication of another character, this will make a different meaning. The first word is mother. The second word is older sister. The second is younger sister. Ma, jie, mei. So, you see, without saying all this, you know this thing represents a lady, a woman, a gender. You see, radical is that importance. Even though you do not understand, you will feel like it represents something that you are not far off from its meaning. Even though you can...
Is that how like Chinese people learn to read? Like,
yes. Even they guess, but more or less they will get it. Like English, we can read it because of pronunciation. What does it mean? We don't know. This is it. Yeah.
I know that's how you guys learn to read.
Actually, to be honest, my primary school never taught this, and it was a struggle. Then after I went to... Actually, once I went to university, I realized all this info online, and then I started studying, and I realized, wait, Chinese actually is easy, but why none of this been taught in school? Then I realized that, shit lah, the education system. So, that's why I registered myself to be a lecturer, but they say they require a certificate. I have no experience also, then okay, fine, screw it! Then that's why I rather give this info to you, so at least next time you can give this info to other people. Let it spread lah.
Spread LeeMar's 1000 IQ of Chinese.
Oh my god. Oh, so spiritual, man. The journey.
It sounds like those ancient like
oh wow.
And they have like very ancient titles.
Manata, actually I'm just a digital hoo-ha. Oh my goodness, but thank you for giving me such high hopes. So I also give you more references, so at least you generally know what it means. For just curiosity, this means water. Usually you see with the 3 dots means something represent liquid. Yeah. This one means mouth. This word means 吃 eat. Yeah. This one I forgot. This one means I would say a syntax. Can I say that? Like a response, ma, like that. You know, it's like when no 是吗 yeah, you can say that. You can use that also. Yes.
你要什么? No, that's not right.
No. This one it would be like Malay language lah.
You okay, ma?
Yeah, correct. Is this? Yes, correct. Is this?
For some reason.
Yes, is this? Yeah, correct. You're right. Is this one? Yeah. Then this one. Moving next, it represent plants. This represent plants. Yes, plants. Something that you grow most of the time. Like you see, this means hua. Then correct. You're right. This means if I'm not mistaken, should be cha. I think tea. This one means your favorite Japanese word kuso, but it actually means grass. Yes, this means grass. This means chao.
Chao?
Yes, chao means grass. Yes, it's grass. Literally grass.
Chao.
Yeah. Then here it's wood. Wood means, well, what more is there to say? Wood. But if you see any other word with the wood, means it's either representing a tools or maybe representing something that made out of wood. That's it, lah. And this one representing an arm, something uses your hands.
Something uses the hands?
Like this one, bao. This means wrap around. You are using your hand to wrap. This one I forgot. It should represent that means planting food. Planting. I think it should be planting. I can't remember. But it generally represent the hand movement. Something that represent that action. Yeah, I would say that lah. This one represent people. Usually these kind of strokes represent people. This one will always be used. Yeah, people. Yeah, human. So this one is called ta. Ta means him. Do you know this ta got two versions of ta? One is this, one is with this. Do you know if I put this with this, what does that mean?
Girl, like dear but for girl.
Ayah, pandai lah sayang. That you got it. Yes. Believe Chinese is like this. The dia, Malay dia cannot differentiate the gender, but Chinese will differentiate the gender. If I'm not mistaken, it should be French. French got gender. The way the structure.
It's only in writing, right?
Yes.
It's the same, right?
Yes, you are right. Only in writing, but to a certain exception. Yeah, to a certain word exception only. I think these are very few, I would say. That is all. Then, this one is a common word, oh. 做 means do, what. So, this means you're working. That's why the people is here. Means you're working, because working is nothing without human. You see? Now you get what this represents human? Then, of course, I will cut short lah. This represent money. Lots of money. Then this one represent, if I'm not mistaken, is it legs? I think should be the legs. This one. This top thing represent legs, if I'm not mistaken. Should be legs. Should be. I think. If I get wrong, my apologies. So this one represent insects. As you can see, all these are represent insects, a type of insects, something like that, lah. Then this one will be represent of this is moon actually, but it represent maybe a day, a time, or a scenario. Now you see that. Then I see ni, na, and you see many. This also represent ears. This represent how would I say? This represent ears. This represent an action from your mouth. This is a mouth, yes, I know, but this is represent an action, usually most of the case.
Speaking?
Yes, correct. This is actually the word means speaking. 说.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay.
This one, it means, this is actually means you're happy. These two I see is like you're very happy, something like that. Correct. That's it. So, I wouldn't want to explain all this because it's endless. So there will be I already sent this to you. They have English definition and you will see the resemblance. I promise you, you will understand all these radicals. It holds meaning.
Oh, thank God you linked it as well.
Of course, if I put here, at least you can just click it and study. Why would I want you to take extra effort to find? Of course, what? That's education. Put all the information here. Let you find. If you want to find further information, you find yourself. Like that, ma? Okay. If you want to study Chinese in a website or online classes, I think this one should be okay, in my opinion.
Such a cool chart. It's so cool to see how they build the characters.
Correct. Especially when they put color. Our mind remember colors very easily. So if you forget, your mind will remember you. Oh, okay, it's purple section. Purple section represent body. Something like that. All these indication will help you remember. This is called brain graphic lah. That's interior designer usually study this. So I always value this. So that's why people can remember.
Brain graphic. That's such a cool word for colorful little pictographs.
To be honest, that's how I developed LeeMar as a VTuber. It's all from this. Yeah.
Really?
Yes, I'm an endangered species. Asa, hornbill, endangered species.
Yeah.
I'm Baba Nyonya, East, West Malaysia. She is Baba Nyonya, East Malaysia.
Oh, that's so cool. I did not know that.
Yeah, correct. Because
That makes you
I
guys so much cooler.
a lot of effort lah, to be honest, sayang. It took 6 months. But we enjoyed the process. Even our name. Our name has a meaning. I will show you later. Don't worry. I will tell you the meaning, okay?
I get that.
Alright. And guess what? We already 1 hour pass.
We are? Oh my god.
Yes,
That
of
did not feel like 1
course.
hour.
Of course. That's why I say, that's why this sort of thing, images, color, I want to make it as lively as possible. Not the boring lecture class. My goodness. Saya pun tidur lah, okay? Saya pun tak nak. So, there you have it. So, since you understand all the Chinese, now, all the Chinese, some Chinese will be very simplified. So, you know what? Apologies, because now I'm only aware that the stream show the presenter's side. Never mind. Okay, never mind. Let's do this for now. Wait. Hold on. Can I shift this? Hold on. I'll just give it a try. I'll just give it a try. No way, I can't shift. Screw myself. Never mind. I have to bear with it. Okay. So, but you are looking at the full screen or the one with the 2 screens?
We can see the ones with the 2 screens.
Okay.
Yeah, the whole time we could see it.
Oh my goodness, I messed up. Okay, never mind. It's okay. Inshallah, I messed up. Never mind. We'll proceed further.
You wanna adjust it first? You can wait.
Okay. Wow, that's rather embarrassing. How do I adjust this from the screen? I have to adjust based on the screen. So if I were to come here, I have to display it. Is this a display? Okay, this is a display. I have to click. No. I have to display the other side, I guess. Oh my goodness, you saw on my stream. Okay, if that's the case, if I do this, do you see it in full?
We see the PowerPoint.
In my screen, I see it in full. Okay, never mind. Screw this. Fuck this. Never mind. So, never mind. We'll just proceed now. Okay. So for this, you see the characters. It feels a bit different. You see the left side noon. You see the right side is cow, but you see the Chinese strokes. What are the difference?
It's extending.
Yes, correct. You are right. These two may look the same, but it holds both different meaning. Yeah, if you fucked up at noon, a cow will come. Okay? Don't take my word too bluntly, okay?
If you fucked up at noon, a cow will come.
Yeah. If you do something wrong at noon, then the cow will hunt you down. Yeah, you see the thing will just chuchu or who you. I pun tak nak. Dari
That's how
belakang.
they teach Chinese kids. It's such a scary thing.
No, that's how I teach people how to remember. It's my method, okay?
Oh my god.
Because Asa also give me a few hints of how to make it easier for people to take a joke and whatsoever. Remember, all these things never taught in school, which is why I want to give you the awareness that all these things actually easy to remember if you give a joke. Believe me, it helps. What do you think about this then? The buy and sell. Yes, hello meow meow.
Sorry, my cat. I didn't know you could hear her.
Yes, hello meow meow. It's okay.
Selena,
Do you want to feed your meow meow?
she's eaten already. She just wants attention.
Okay. Then you put yes meow. You want to study Chinese? You want to study Chinese? Okay.
Selena, you wanna come study? Meow become Chinese cat?
Check. Wow. Oh my goodness. Wow, I thought cat is languageless, but then you say Chinese cat. Okay, I guess first time for everything.
Chinese cat, huh? You eat a good Chinese cat?
Oh my goodness.
Can you hear her purr?
No, purr I think too soft. I don't think the speaker can hear it. Yeah, I don't think I can't hear
Don't
anything.
bite the microphone.
But this one, I will continue forward. Don't worry, I believe the cat won't cut out. For the buy and sell. This one, since when I'm young, it's so difficult to remember. It's as if it's left and right to me. So
Why did they do this? Why did they put this as the same?
I have no idea. But Asa actually taught me an easier way to remember. It's actually by one of his teacher. He make the whole class laugh when he's young, and that's how her Chinese is superior. So, you see, what are the difference between buy and sell in a Chinese character?
What are the difference? Extra strokes on the top.
Yeah, the 10 head lah, sort of. So, when you, let's just say you are a client, you are a person who sell apple. Let's just say the top thing is your apple. You want to buy? Yeah, give it to another person lah. Then the buy missing the top. Yeah, that's it. But the pronunciation is very close. One is my, one is my. This one have yes, you have to pronounce very clear, because if not, especially in Chinese, it will be very easily mistaken to buy and sell. Believe me, I've seen it. Some people say I want to sell, but he wants to buy. Then I say no. Then the other one say I want to buy, but he says sell. No. Oh my goodness, the market pecah for sure. So yeah, that's how it is. Okay. And again, this link I send it to you. There is more examples. So I'll pass it that to you. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, I'm surprised how much they did not think this through. They were like, yes, this is sufficient. We should make these two words the same.
I wish lah, but you know lah, people don't take this innovation, because I think I prefer to teach people this way, make the class interesting. Then when they go back, they got that motivation to learn. Believe me. That's why when I realized VTuber can actually do this, that's my reason to become VTuber lah. That is actually my reason, to teach you all, make things awareness. If people don't be kind, I be kind. That's all I ask. Like that. So, we're moving on to the next. Water. When you see the water on the bottom, there's a bit of an hidden stroke. It's called internal. Eternal, that means long. The hint is, you see the two strokes, is actually, that's what Asa said, treat it as a cover. The horizontal stroke is a cover. It seals the word, as if it's live forever. Something like that. Yeah. So another one is war, me. But do you know, if you break that center bridge line, it becomes fine.
No.
Yes. Why? Yeah, it makes sense. You break that center line from the second word, as if you break you break the bridge. That center line is your bridge. If you break that bridge, you are no longer me. You are finding who you are. There you have it.
Existential crisis from one Chinese character.
Exactly. Now you understand why Chinese is so symbolic. Yes, that's how Chinese word is developed. Correct. You are not wrong.
Chinese is so symbolic.
Yes. That's why if people were to educate this way, from there they see symbolic, even though they don't know how to speak, but maybe they can guess. Correct. This is what I want to tell the world, for non-native Chinese to understand this. Okay, moving on. Now, even for a single Chinese character word, if you spam the word repeatedly, it holds different meaning also. That's the results. The first word will be fire, the second word will be flame, because got two fire, okay? Then the third, it will be a three fires, rage. Then the fourth fire, blaze. All speak differently, but means the same thing, only more potent. That is all. Then the bottom one also the same. Again, pair, repeat, join together. Usually the last word uses more on clothings. That's all lah. Yeah. There you have it. So again, that's why sometimes when you see all this symbolism, you more or less know what lah. Okay. So moving on. Now, this is what I want to tell you about it. So, the most bombastic stroke of them all is this one. This one is actually means, if I'm not mistaken, means phrase. This word alone means phrase. But if you repeat 4 times, it means you're talkative. So this, yes. Yep.
From phrase to talkative?
This word alone, I believe, means phrasing, phrase. A wording phrase, that phrase. So if you repeat this 4 times, it makes a whole new word called 这, 是, 是, yeah, correct. It means it's talkative. Yes, you don't repeat the word 4 times. You speak as if it's a unison. Correct. Then the second word, okay, the second is not a word. It's actually a symbolism that the noodle shop created for their shop. This is no different from logo making. Yes, correct. It's a logo. It's not a word, to be honest. But this is the most popular word and the most bombastic word ever made, and people like it. Believe me, even I find it amusing. It's a noodle shop. Noodle. Yes, noodle. Why? Because this acts as a pot cup. You know, when you cook a noodle, these are all your dishes. Chili, a seasoning, a meat, a horse meat, horse deer meat.
All inside?
Yes, correct. Correct. Then this is maybe the heat. This is your spoon scoop. This is your heart and flavor. And this, and you know what's this? This is a spoon with all the ingredient inside shall be put in your mouth.
So cool.
Yeah, that's right.
You guys would do that.
Japanese follow this logic. Japanese heavily follow this logic. That's why some words in Japanese never exist in Chinese. I will tell you, don't worry about it. This one, this word is actually rarely used, but it means stuffy nose. This word alone, of course, supported with a few more words, it means stuffy nose. Running nose, I would say. The left wording, the full left wording is actually means nose. The right word, a lot of symbolism. So I guess the top means is your nose internal. Then the 2 opening of the mouth means your nostril, because we have 2 openings. Then the center line maybe is the something that's stuck in your nostril, something like that. It's a lot of symbolism, I would say. So that's how they make this word. Yeah, that's it. Moving on. Now, this is the topic that I added because you also study Japanese, and I really wish not for you to complicate it. And you see this word, wo and watashi are not the same. Though it means the same, but the writings are not. Okay? So, there you have it. As you can see here, okay, to see all these, to put it simple, I already put all the differences already. If you can see, the watashi, it's me, correct? Very straightforward. But in Chinese, it's private. Private. That means, si. Yes. Si. Not si. Si.
Si.
Yeah, a si. C, monotone C. If you say it, no, you go to the 4th. It's C.
C.
Yeah. But of course, this word alone is without context. But to put it bluntly for you to understand, it means private. That means you are a very private or concealed person, like antisocial, like literally everything is about you. Like that lah. Okay? So, in the Japanese version is different. Japanese version is actually ka. So, wait, not ka, ga. Ga means ego, you know. So, yeah. Yeah, it's ego. It means ego. So, wo is me. You see, it's a lot of difference. That is
kanji, the Japanese and the Chinese.
Yes, correct. You see kanji. Kanji, one single character, watashi. I don't even know why they do that. Because Japanese treat kanji as a symbolism of something. So treat kanji as a deep representative of something. So the spoken out word may be differ. Yes. So yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like you see the I. Now you see the difference already.
Yeah, I remember because my partner is Chinese. Oh my god, when he wrote down the word I was so confused. I was like, I feel like I didn't learn it correctly because in Japan it was written differently.
Correct, but don't worry, because traditional Chinese, some Chinese will understand that. Believe me, this is a very simple word to understand. So because you see the traditional Chinese, they want to keep that meaning. The center word is xing. Xing means it's your heart. That's where the I come from. The love is to your heart. That's it. The simplified Chinese is just take out the meaning, make it simple to write. That's it. That's it. Just lesser stroke, you see? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. The traditional got 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, discount 3 strokes for you to write. Faster. So yeah, there you have it. There you have it. But for some reason, the Japanese and Chinese I is spoken the same.
I.
Yes. This is the only same thing.
That a lot of Japanese words, when you pronounce the words, it's a bit the same with Cantonese.
Oh really? I'm not aware though. Maybe some lah, maybe some. Because Chinese have a lot of dialects. A lot.
Like kansha, which means to be like appreciating.
感谢.
Gan-
感谢, correct.
Yeah.
Oh hey, yeah, correct. You're right. Now I realize. Oh, I learned something new. Okay. Oh, but you're not wrong. Yeah, you're not wrong. Good. At least you aware all this. It will help you understand things easier. Believe me. Don't study this for the sake of remembering the character. You won't enjoy it, one. Believe me. Take it as a journey. Okay. You are a pilgrim of a Chinese language. I would say that. So moving on next. There you have it. These are the example. Conflicting wordings. You will get the meaning. Their green is our blue. Their red is our naked body. Woo, haram gila. Then the Japanese blue is nothing. Yep.
Blue is nothing.
That means there is no word can match this. Something like that. Because this one, okay, the first word on top left is try to get the same meaning. We want green. Then in Chinese, green is that green. Then the red, we want to find the same meaning of red, but the writing is not the same. Then you see, in kanji, the Chinese red never exists. Kanji only. The Chinese character. This word never exists in Japanese. You see the bottom left. If we want to give the same meaning as blue, it's impossible. Because the kanji, their blue is Chinese green. Yes. Yes, correct. You're right. Then, the most bombastic one. You see the bottom left? This word never exists. Bottom right. This word never exists in Chinese. This is just again same as the logic at the biang. It's just a symbolism or a logo that represents sardine.
That midori? The green midori?
No. The right hand side. The bottom right. The bottom right, it means sardine. You see, the Chinese sardine require 3 character words to form that word. But for Japanese, it's just that symbolism only. Yes, correct. It never exists. This word never exists in Chinese dictionary. But the symbolism is there. The left side of the sardine, the Japanese kanji, the left character is the fish, and then maybe the other 2 is perhaps fish wing, I guess. I don't know.
If I'm not mistaken, Midori, the green Midori there, the character.
Yeah.
It's the same as the traditional Chinese version.
Yes.
It's a mix of blue and green, I think.
Yes, you are right. Correct. You are right. But the traditional Chinese, I mean the China Chinese, blue has its own word. That's the thing lah. That's why when I study Chinese, then when I study Japanese, I realized, oh shit, why do they do that? Why didn't they follow it? So
I don't know. To this day, I think Chinese is easier to learn than Japanese.
Correct, because it's firm. The rules are fixed. So Japanese, take it with a pinch of salt. You see that, I will tell you one thing, don't worry, you will know. So this one, that's it lah. At least now you know there's a lot of conflicting meaning. Okay, let's move on. From here, like you see, Japanese does have difference, okay? Even though it written the same as Chinese, okay? I realize when I studying calendar, that's where the nightmare comes. Okay, Chinese, very simple. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like, you see this Chinese, the very big one? 1月. This means January. So, in Japanese, 1月getsu. This means counting of the month. Then if you say January, even though it's the same damn kanji, it's spoken differently also. I was like, what the hell? Why you want to do this? So, yeah, you see,
Japanese heavily relies on the context.
Correct, you are right. At least you understand context. So, like the Japanese word, the ren, the people, Nihonjin. Then, if the ren being used another way, it's also differently. So the ren can speak so many ways. I don't even know why they do that. So that's why Chinese at least give you the guideline that whatever Chinese spoke is defined. There's no other way, and it's only once. But Japanese, if they put there, if it's spoken differently, yes, they will put hiragana as a support. They will put. They must put. Otherwise, I don't even know how they read. So yeah, and that's about it. Really, you're finished.
Really?
Yeah, finished. That's it. And it only takes what time is it now? I think it should be 1.5 hours to be honest. Yeah, that's similar length of the mean review. So yeah, there you have it. I believe at this point you should know how to identify things, how to learn, how to self-study even better. Believe me, all the links I sent to you, it's very useful. And there is one dictionary. If you cannot type out, it's okay. You write out the strokes. That means you write out the word with your mouse. It's difficult, but at least that is the best already, in my opinion. So yeah.
This was actually really, really educational for me because like there's a lot of things I did not know, the difference between Chinese and Japanese characters.
Yeah, I know. I mean, thank goodness they never hire me as a lecturer. I don't want to go down to their level.
That's so salty.
I'm actually quite salty because I'm so confident. Then 3 places reject me. I was like, fine.
They lost an honorable teacher.
Yeah, it's okay. I'm proud of it. If I'm a teacher, I think you'll miss all these benefits lah. Believe me. So yeah, there you have it. Hope you enjoyed this. So do you have any questions?
Any questions?
Yeah, any questions or anything that you have sparked awareness or are you realizing is there what to expect, or if you speak Chinese like that, is that possible another meaning, something like that? Oh yeah, now that I remember what I will tell you. Do you know Chinese do not have past, present, future tense?
What?
They don't.
Past? What? Do you mean like there's no way to describe the past, present, future tense? Or
now you understand why Chinese speaking have broken language, broken English? That's where they come from. Direct translate. Like you see, 这个多少? This how much?
这个 how much?
这个多少? Direct translate, that means how much, in proper grammar, how much is this? But if you direct translate, this how much? This how much? Yes? No joke.
Yeah, but I think it's cute when you guys speak English. Like
correct lah. That's why you get all the Malaysian Singaporean. Yeah, that's how it is. That is the root. You say what you want. 你要什么? Usually we don't say that. You say, is there anything you wish for me? Like that. You see the direct wording, the direct dialect. Yeah, correct. That's why some. Yeah, correct. At least now you know. The only way to determine past tense, present tense, or future, the sentence must add, like let's say, 我吃了饼干. I ate 饼干 is what already? 饼干 is, oh shoot, I assume it's apple. 饼干. 蛋糕. Oh, 蛋糕 is cake. Yeah, 我吃了饼干. If you say 昨天我吃了饼干, yesterday I ate an apple. Yes, Chinese don't have an, was, all these things. No, it's straight to the point. So, the sentence must always have a 昨天 or yesterday. Without all these, we cannot identify when the time is. Yes.
And
that's why.
tell the story.
That's why, like Japanese, when we translate for Japanese, now I realize we had to read the whole sentence first. If necessary, we had to read the damn paragraph, then only start translating and nitpicking the words. Chinese, at least, it's cleaner and we know how to rearrange the wordings. Like, let's just say, 昨天我吃了饼干. Like why Chinese always say, yesterday I eat apple already. See? That is direct translate already. But by right grammar is yesterday I ate an apple. Or you don't mention the yesterday, you mention I ate an apple. Then you see, English can identify this. Correct. Then this is the problem of the structure. We don't have past
I was
tense.
having a hard time understanding like what the difference.
Yes, correct. That's why sometimes you understand the Chinese grammar is terrible. It's okay because their main language is Chinese. Coming to English, they are not aware of all this. That's why I'm telling you this. At least you aware and don't feel like why the English is so terrible. Believe me, terrible is terrible, but that's where they come from. Okay, you don't expect Japanese to speak English also. It would be terrible. Yeah, you saw it also. Yeah, so like that. So there you have it. That's why this lesson is not really a lesson. It's to give you a awareness what Chinese language limitations or what not lah. But at least now you understand how to self-study. That will for sure help you greatly. That is all really. So far, did you enjoy?
Yeah. I've always wanted, for the longest time, I've wanted to take like Chinese classes. You know, I wanna like study, like actually study Chinese properly.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I do a little bit of self-studying. So when it comes to reading Chinese characters, I don't have a problem. But it's just that speaking is very hard for me because I'm natively an English speaker.
Yeah, correct.
Chinese tones.
It's fine. Which is why Chinese is not an easy language because if you study from overseas, they never tell you the small details will depict what you mean. That's why sometimes the Western I feel very proud. I was like, Louis, 你知道吗? Then I was like, bro, are you serious?
Oh my god!
Though I understand where they come from, it's like, ayo.
I've been watching those videos of like those, foreigners that study Chinese. And then they go into, like, they travel to like China or some Chinese speaking country, and then they like try to shock the grocers by speaking their language. And I'm like, what?
Correct. But of course, the more you stay there, you eventually will catch the tone. Believe me. Like UK certain words is a bit hard to pronounce. Like Hertfordshire. Previously, I pronounced Hertfordshire, but actually it's Hertfordshire. So
Really?
yes, it's Hertfordshire.
I've been pronouncing it the same way like you.
Yeah, that's why. I mean, at least English, there's a few tricks or assumption that we can pronounce, but at least Chinese, once you give that pronunciation, it's clear already. That's it lah.
So you say you're gonna explain about your name and Asa's name.
Oh, I completely forgot about that. Sorry, sayang. Give a moment. Okay. LeeMar. Okay. There you have it.
Elegant mother?
Hold on. So sorry. Okay. If you can see, you are looking at it, yeah? Okay. Wait. Hold on. Oh shoot. If I put this screen, can you see it still?
Wait, No, cannot.
Okay, so unfortunately, chat, I will show you next time. Cannot see. Hold on. Can I copy? Hold on. Hold on, Chat, give a moment. Give a moment. Okay, now chat can see. Alright. So chat, you can see this particular screen and I can see this screen. Okay. So, LeeMar, previously it was a headache because it's difficult to find a tiger and something else related to it. You see the top part of the word? This is the modern word of beautiful, Li. You see this bottom word? This whole word is actually means tradition. It's a tradition Chinese of beautiful. It's the same. It's just tradition version. Why I include this? Because these strokes is actually the same, almost the same as the tiger's wording.
Oh.
That's why I maintain this.
That's so cool.
Then the mother, because well, I'm a parent anyway. So, well, I'm a. What's more to explain? So you can see it. So yeah. So that's where the name comes from, LeeMar. So it actually means elegant or beautiful mother nature. It fits that already.
I love that you put it LeeMar opposite of P. Ramlee. That's such a good tribute.
Yes, it is. Actually, my law is based on him. It's developing.
Mega 1000 IQ.
That's why I say interior designer put the theory to the test, believe me. Yeah, I mean, I'm proud of it, so yeah.
I wish I put this much thought into naming myself.
I mean, this one is a creativity field, so if you really want, I can, during off stream, I can brainstorm with you and you will build more love to your character, believe me. But this brainstorming section will take more than 4 hours. And I can tell you time flies very fast. And you will feel stressed.
Like building like a D&D character.
Yes! Yes! You play D&D, fantastic! So there you have it. There you have it lah. Asa is actually pretty straightforward. Give a moment. Asa. Sorry Asa, I'm doing this without your permission, but it's okay.
It's okay, as long as you don't expose her stuff on stream again.
No, don't worry. It's nothing sensitive, don't worry. Design element. I actually arranged all this stuff for her. She is very disorganized. So
that's cute. I love that you're always taking care of her. That's very cute.
I have to lah, no choice. If I take care of her, you see the mess. Oh my goodness. There you have it. This is actually the logo design. We picked this one.
Wow.
The reason is because she's based on Sabah and Sabahan, the Borneos lah. They got the recognizable hill. So this is where the hill comes from. So from here, this word, Chinese word, I believe it exists. So this word means barbarian. Barbarian or warrior, savage. Because Sabahan previously was a warrior lah, so they are still warrior, believe me, don't argue with them, especially the ladies, the old ladies. They will argue back with full force. So
Ebisu from Sabah Sarawak?
Ebisu is actually from KL. but our character is actually one to represent Sabahan. So if people see Ebisu Asa, it at least remind people Sabahan exists and Sarawak still exists. The character design is constantly reminding people they are part of Malaysia. This is a message. That's the character design is for. You look at my character, it reminds you on that. It will not make you forget one. That's the idea. She's based on Hornbill anyway.
Matching like costumes. Like you guys have like
correct.
Yeah, I love that. I love seeing both of you together because it looks so cool. Like it's from like the same, like you guys are like
same sets, I would say.
Yeah, same sets. Like
correct.
Design, but at the same time it's unique to each other.
Correct.
So
this
cool.
word, because this word she say she wanted to be Japanese. Actually in Chinese it doesn't sound right. It sounds really terrible. So in Japanese, Ebisu sounds nice. So we maintain this lah, and it also maintain the word barbarian or warrior. Warrior it would be the best. So we take that context. Asa is actually a direct word from Indonesia. We take Indonesian meaning because Indonesia, when we check online, Indonesia Asa, the word Asa means beautiful actually. So she is actually a trap character, like FGO Astopho. Yeah, he's technically beautiful warrior. Yeah, she's a trap.
Nice.
Yeah. Because during the time she said, do you want to be a male or female? Then you say, trap, fine. Yeah.
So wait, Abyss's character is actually a trap?
Yeah.
Oh my god! Wait, what a plot twist! Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, correct. Yeah, there you have it. There you have it. That is how we majority of the Japanese, even Chinese, will treat this as a form of art. We don't pick the traditional Chinese because the simplified Chinese because it's too simple. This is where we come from, and that's it. That's why these Chinese words sometimes you say, wow, so fancy. It's because now you understand why Japanese still maintain the old word. It's art to them. It's a symbolism to them. It's powerful. You put that meaning, you already know. You know someone is powerful. You know someone is that. Yeah, that's how you do. Yeah, that's it. Really, that's it.
That's so cool.
Well, oh my goodness, just nice it's raining. Okay, do you want to say anything to the public before we end the stream? I mean, technically, yeah, there are a few people waiting. Tempest, Rex, and other people is silently watching. Ismat also, I believe he's a non-native Chinese. Yeah, a lot. So, is there anything you wish to say?
Okay. Minasan, terima kasih. Sesi ni bu ani.
Oh,
how do you say thank you for coming?
Thank you. Oh dear. Asa?
Asa?
Okay, never mind. She's not. She's asleep. Never mind. Usually people.
Wait, Asa's at your house?
Oh my goodness! I actually don't know. Oh my goodness. Never mind. Never mind. It's okay. Oh shoot! I'm a failure. Never mind.
Like that you call Asa a lot as if she's like a pet. Asa?
Oh my god. But. Shit, I really can't. Never mind. You see the structuring lah, but it's okay lah. But thank you for really joining this collab because it really took 2 attempts to redo, and I can tell you now it looks so much beautiful and attractive that I hope you enjoyed this the entire journey.
Putting so much effort. Honestly, you didn't have to. I thought we were gonna do some Duolingo kind of stuff, but thank you so much. It was insane. I didn't expect the document to be this detailed.
Duolingo works provided you understand. But yes, since you do this, next time if we do Duolingo as collab, no problem. At least we know how to already. This is must before we do anything else.
This is must. Yeah, I agree. This is actually a really good introduction.
Of course, thank you lah. I'm glad you enjoy.
She's so happy.
I'm glad you enjoy. Okay lah, thank you so much for joining me, yeah? Okay, thank you. Well, there you have it, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this entire process. Believe me. Also, one more thing, I would like to apologize. I did not read much of the chat because actually I'm surprisingly occupied. So again, I would greatly apologize it lah. All right. So again. This, guys, I would like to say this is how Chinese should study because a lot of small details was not included. Again, non-native speaker is fine. If you made a mistake, Chinese people will be able to pick up. Okay? So, oh, inshallah, the rain is heavy now. Just want to say one thing. Do not, when you study language, please enjoy the process. Don't study because you want to woo girls or anything. Please don't do that, okay? But for a non-native to speak Chinese to a Chinese person and you actually speak fluent, even though it's a simple sentence, you will be respected, believe me. If you're able to speak Chinese, especially in Malaysia, for non-native speakers, you will get hired most of the time because a lot of clients, and I can tell you, need Chinese support. Especially, you international, believe me. Internationally, English, Chinese is very important. I hate to admit it, even my Chinese is not superior, but Chinese is actually really important, okay? So, also, never limit Chinese as I would say, never treat language as a political tools. Okay, that is totally against what I believe. You learn Chinese, you learn Malay, you learn English is to give you additional weapons. Treat it as a role-playing game. You treat as a weapon for you to fight certain beasts. There are certain scenarios your weapons are useless. You need to use other weapons that you possess in your skills to counter those. Alright? Very important. Okay? So this is my message as a parent to you all. And of course, never give up growing. Every day is a learning process. Remember that, yeah? Alright, thank you so much. And please have a dinner now, and it's already evening, and have a good rest to all of you, okay? Thank you so much for joining today's lesson, and I hope you guys enjoy the entire process. Thank you so much. 谢谢, shukran jazilan, and selamat